Hello, my YouTube friends. TeresaLouise here, and welcome to another Sew and Chat on Sunday. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're coming back, thank you for that too. It's wonderful to have you all here. Yes, it's a beautiful, snowy, cloudy, rainy day in Idaho. Yes, it is. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day wherever you are, and getting some sewing done. I've been up here for a couple hours already, so let me say hi. We're just going to work on whips today. I thought I'd go back on some of the projects that we had been working on, or I've been doing on the live, so that 9-patch made out of fat quarters, and then this quilt, the 3-yard quilt. So let me say hi to everybody, and we'll get going, get some sewing done. So we were having beautiful weather, and then the snow came. Luckily, they said on the Weather Channel that we were going to get like 8 to 12 inches last night, and we just got a skiff. You know what a skiff is? You know, just like a quarter of an inch or less. So that's good. I'm glad about that, because I thought I was going to have to be out there plowing snow today, and that wasn't something I wanted to do. So okay, so we have JB here. Hello. Hi, Janice. Hello, Nancy. Hi, Patricia, also known as Rich. Hi, Karen. Hello, Mary G. Hi, Donna. Thank you for popping over. Hi, Melina. How are you? And hello, Polly. Hi, Scrunchy. She thinks snow is nice. I don't think so. Well, I do like a little bit of snow, I guess, but I don't like it when it's 3 or 4 feet deep. Hi, Terry. Hi, Joe. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow, not too much. They got more up in Dixie than we did here. So, of course, you know. And Lolo Pass, they probably got quite a bit. And Willa just came in, so hello, Willa. She's got her dog bone, of course. Hello, baby. Hi, Terry. Did I say hi to you already? Hello, Jacqueline. Hi, Beverly. Hello, Shirley, also known as Around to It. And she has a channel, and so does Donna. Hello. Yeah, a dusting. Yep. Hi, Nellie. Oh, good. Janice says, raining here in Virginia Beach, Virginia, working on a Christmas quilt. Hi, Luda. How are you doing? Hello, Lorraine. Hi, Patty. Hello, Shelley Clark. Thank you, Donna. She said, don't forget to sub, ring the bell for notifications, comment, and share. Hi, Rowena. Hello, Janet. Hi, Ellen. How are you doing? Hello, Donna B. Hello, Sandra. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Dee. Oh, Nellie has rain in New York City, too. Hi, Donna H. Luda says, I'm good. Made it to the 70s next week, back down to 50. Yeah, it was like 31 this morning. So it was pretty cold. And I'm not sure what it got up to. Let's see. Maybe 45. Maybe. It's cold. Okay. So I think a lot of you might be joining me from over at Donna's channel, Handmade by Ying. We were over there sewing with her for a couple hours today. She was doing a Zoom. If you're not subscribed to Donna's channel, you should go check it out. Let me put the link in there. And anybody can put these links in there. You don't have to be a moderator, but you got to know which links you're putting in, I suppose. So, hi Lisa, how are you doing? So I have my cup of tea, and Willa has her bone. I hope you guys can't hear that. Ellen is sewing and listening. Awesome. All right. So I'll talk about this one back here first. Let me get the book. Oh. Yeah, this cold has me a little stoved up. That's for sure. Willa, go take your bone over there. I'll be right back, you guys. Here, let's bring it over here. Here, there you go. Go chew it over there. She was really going to get going on that bone too, but she doesn't want to go over there. That's too far. Okay, this quilt is from the 3-yard quilt book from Make It Christmas. Of course, I didn't make it Christmas. I made it pink for in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And what I did was I took out four of the blocks, and I put this panel in the middle, and I'll bring it up closer here in a minute, but just to kind of give it, more. Then last Sunday I talked about I made the ribbon. Well, after that live, I thought, what are you doing? You could just quilt the ribbon, right? Wouldn't that be easier? So I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quilt the ribbon. When I take it over to the Longarm, I'm going to put pink, a nice bright pink, in the thread, used for thread, and then I will just quilt the ribbon. I think that'll be a lot easier than doing all that applique, right? So, all right, so then I wanted the quilt to be a little bit wider because it's very narrow, pretty long and narrow, right? So I put a gray border, a 2-inch gray border all the way around it, and then I put a 4.5-inch pink border, and I just used the same fabric that I had inside of it. This one that has the birds on it, and says love you, and it has hearts and flowers, and it's really pretty. So that's what I used for my border, my second border, and I did 4 inches on each side, this side and that side. But like I said, I want to get it to grow a little more wide than long, and so on the bottom and on the top, I'm just going to do 2.5-inch border. So then that quilt will be done, and well, the top will be done, right? Hi, Linda Dollar. And then I can get it over there on the long arm. So when I get this finished, then I'll put the 9-patch back quarter quilt up. You like the idea of quilting the ribbons? Yeah, me too. In fact, I might try and do like an edge to edge ribbon, lots of different ribbons all over on it. But then in the gray squares, do the main ribbon, and I might have to like go over it a couple of times to really get the ribbon to stand out. But I think I have some pretty pink thread that will look good in there. Hello, Heather. So that's what I'm working on. And what are you guys working on today? Is anybody else going to do? Has anybody else done this 3-yard quilt? I know Donna has and Courtney has. And it's a book that's called Wonderland. So that's the one I use for this pattern. And then I think Donna said earlier that the next quilt they're going to do is Traditions. So she's going to be announcing that sometime on her channel. So that'll be a fun one to do. Get some Christmas quilts done. Hi, Crystal. Oh, awesome. Scrunchy says, I'm quilting a pink quilt. I made the top 2 years ago. Donna says, yippers. So that's the one. All right, let's get to sewing. Oh, people are telling me what they're doing, so let me read those first. Patricia says, I'm working on another string quilt top, just using scrap fabric. Cool. Shelly says, I don't have that book. I have a different one. I'm working on a chair cushion for a chair my son-in-law made. Oh, that's cool. Rowena says, I'm making a Magnolia quilt that Tiffany and Becca did together. Oh, that is beautiful. I really wanted to do that quilt. And Nancy is grooming her fur baby. Well, and Linda D is, she said, I made it just starting supper. Awesome. It is 5 o'clock over there. It's Eastern. So that's a lot of people's supper time. So sorry about that. Janet M. is sewing binding on a quilt for one of my 10 great-grandchildren. Oh, my word. Hi, Tucker. 10 great-grandchildren. Wow, that is awesome. Welcome to the channel, Tucker. Lena is trying to figure out what Christmas quilt to make with charm squares. Oh, do you know how to do snowball? You could like snowball the corners and make it look like Christmas balls, like you put on the tree. You'd have to put a little stem on the top, put a really thin sashing, but put little, the little ornament hanger thing on the top of those. That would be really cute. Do you understand what I mean? I could draw it out for you. I can picture it in my head. Oh yeah, that's another great one. The Oh My Stars from Pat Sloan. It uses charm squares, and that's a free pattern too. So you could go over to Pat Sloan's um, website and browse around on there. She's got all kinds of free patterns. Hi, Carrie. How are you doing? Hi, Laura. Hi, Susie from Kentucky. Hi, MJ. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, let me pull this quilt down. So just as a reminder, if you haven't gotten your mammogram this year yet, make your appointment. Get that done. So here's the quilt a little bit closer. So this is what I'm talking about, putting the ribbon in the gray there. And then here is the really cute panel. I just love that panel. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sew my next border on. Just got 2 more to do, and then I can switch over to the other quilt and we can get that one done. And then, hi Kathy. Hello Vicki. Okay, let's see. Hi Jim, how are you doing? Oh no, Jim, that's not good. We're in high wind warnings, and a couple of towns over has a countryside on fire. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Well, prayers go out. Hi Tammy. Heather said she's using the electric trimmer, and the boys got buzzed. My brothers used to get a buzz every summer. And then my mom used to cut my hair, what they call a pixie cut, you know, really short, because my hair tangles in the back really easy. It's like does a spiral thing, you know. And she got so tired of trying to comb that out that she just kept my hair short. Okay. So, which was fine while I was young, but as I got older and started taking care of my own hair, I wanted it long. And the longest my hair has been like to the middle of my rump. Sometimes I would kind of sit on it, right? And then I would go get it trimmed a little bit so I wasn't sitting on it, because I didn't really like sitting on it. But yeah, I used to have long and pretty thick hair too. and it was brown, a pretty brown with kind of some red highlights in it from the sun, you know. So it's kind of like a Auburn, I think is what they call it. Okay, since I'm putting on my last borders, I'm going to back stitch, which I always do that on the very last borders. Because this is probably going to hang up in the, you know, be a little while before I get to it. And then doing all that holding it up and looking at it, and you know, your seams could come loose. So I just always go ahead and back stitch those. And that's really the only time I do a back stitch, when I'm piecing my tops. Hello, Brenda H. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. How is Shelly S. doing? Good to see you. If I get these borders all done, maybe I'll pull the stuff out for that one, the Dresden top, and get a little bit of that done today. I really need to, after the live, if I'm still feeling okay and I don't need to go take a nap, I'm going to clean off the Longarm and oil my Longarm and all that stuff, and get a quilt top on there so I can quilting. And I also like to vacuum before I get a quilt out, put on the Longarm, because the Willa's up here, you know, and I try not to, well, if she gets under the long arm, I make her get out. So I try to keep her away from there, you know, because of dog hair. So I vacuum really good before I start quilting, and then I kind of keep her away from that area. And she's gotten pretty good at it now, where she knows that she's not supposed to be under there. Is okay, that's going to be on your that's on your bucket list, Scrunchy. A Dresden quilt for next year. Maybe I will have this Dresden quilt done by 2023. That's my goal. And what I mean by done, like the quilting too, sometime in January. But I'm going to custom quilt that, so that'll be fun. Scrunchy says, I made one years ago, but I want to make another one. She loves that pattern. I really love the way they look, but I really think they're a pain. You know, they're a pain in the you-know-what. But if you like to do applique and stuff like that, then, hey, do a Dresden quilt. Hi, Judith. From Yuma, Arizona. That's where I would like to be. Or Lake Havasu. Someplace warm. Dee says, I can't take a nap. It's too close to bedtime. just resting. Had to go to local quilt shop and pick up fabric. I got finished cutting strips. Was short 3 to 4 strips. Oh no. Thank goodness they had the same fabric. Oh, you lucked out there, Dee. Oh my word. That doesn't always happen. Yes, I agree, Ellen. Dresden plates do make a beautiful quilt. And it's going to be a lot of fun quilting it too. Judith says it's really tolerable today because she's down in Yuma. And she doesn't have the air conditioning on. I actually have a lot of friends that go to Yuma every year. There's a lot of people from right here in this town that leave in the wintertime and they go to Yuma. We usually lose about half of the population in the wintertime. It's just us diehards that stay, I guess. I wouldn't mind going, but I sure would miss my fabric, right? I would miss my fabric. I know I could take stuff with me, and there's probably quilt stores down there, so I could buy more. It'd be too bad to do stuff for 3 months or so, 2 or 3 months. Well, in my mind, if I haven't worked on something in 3 months, it's a UFO. So right now, that quilt is a UFO, right? Or can I still call it a whip because it's still in, in the whip section, right? But, because I do this YouTube videos, I'm not blaming it on YouTube. So don't take that wrong. But I end up doing quilts that I don't plan on doing, right? Like this one. And then that 9-patch. I didn't plan on doing that. That just popped into my head, and I thought that would be a cool quilt to do. So I end up doing a lot of projects I don't plan for, right? And that's okay. So my other whips kind of take a back seat, right? So I would like to get back on to doing that, but I don't know if I want to do it on a live video or not. But Tiffany from Tiffany's Quilting Life, she did a video for that quilt. You can go check hers out if you would like to. Yes, that's right, Heather. I claim peer pressure. That's right. From all my friends. Yep. And that's a good one. Anyway, Tiffany's Quilting Life, quite a few months ago. Has it been like at least 7 months, maybe longer, that she did that? That's what inspired me. She inspired me to make one. I'd been wanting to make one for quite a while. So, and of course, she has hers done. I was thinking I should just send her mine and let her get it finished. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. UGOIP, UFO in progress. I like that one. Patricia says it's chilly and rainy and just a miserable day. Yeah, it is here too. It's a good day to be sewing. And you know, I really haven't been sewing much the past couple of weeks. I'll tell you, September and October are usually pretty busy for me. Well, August too, because of huckleberries. But in September, October, you start getting all the apples and pears and peaches. You know, it's harvest time, right? And I like to can. I also dehydrate. So I got quite a bit of apples dehydrated. And I still have a few more bags to do, or I might make applesauce. But I need to look and see how much applesauce I have left. And if I don't have too much left, then I might just go ahead and make applesauce with the rest of the apples that I have, because I really like applesauce. And what else? Oh, I had peaches and onions. I dried some onions, and then I also chopped some onions up and then just put them in the freezer. That works pretty good. So, you know, all that stuff is time sensitive. You got to get it done, you know, before it turns rotten, right? But I don't enjoy processing onions, especially yellow onions. You know, I mean, oh my God. The tears are just running, and you can't clean because you don't want to get that juices in your eyeballs. That would hurt. But I do love having chopped onions frozen in the freezer, because when you're making a soup or something like that, you can just grab some and throw them in your soup, right? Dee wants to, oh, apple butter. Yeah. Hi, Nita. Um, how do you dehydrate your apples? I have dehydrated, but haven't used in a while. I have a big dehydrator that has like five pull-out shelves, but it's got like food grade uh, screening, yeah, on there. And so I bought one of those apple peels. Okay, so you go like this. You stick the apple on there, push it forward up to the blade, and then you go like this, and it peels the outside of the apple, and it cores the apple, and it makes it like rings, like pineapple rings, right? And I love it. I never had one before. I don't know why I never bought one of those before, but they had them on sale down at the store, and I'm like, I'm going to try this because I was not looking forward to peeling all those apples, and it works great. If you don't have one and you like to do apples, then I highly recommend it. And then I just feed all the scraps to the horses. Anyway, it peels them about a little less than 1/4 of an inch, thereabouts, and or it cuts them, you know. So then I just cut it in half, cut the whole apple in half, and then lay them out on the screens. And then I have my ball book for canning and stuff said to set the temperature at 135 for apples. So that's what I do. Set it at 135, and I just go and check every couple hours and see where they are. And then as they're starting to, get close, I turn the heat down a little bit but just keep the fan on, keep the fan going. And then when they're done, I just let them rest there for like another 8 hours or so. And then I put them away. And I have a lot of jars. So some I'll just put in jars and take all the air out of the jar. And then some I put in those food saver bags. And those you suck all the air out of those too. So that's how I do it. Okay, Terry wanted to know how I store my dried fruit. I just told you. So I answered that question. And you can do that with peaches. You just want to have fruit that's very firm, nothing mushy. Anything soft and, go ahead and make apple butter or peach butter. Yeah, you can't procrastinate on getting your vegetables and fruits taken care of. Oh, MJ, thank you. She said, kind of got a glare in that mirror, don't you? Just notice that. My mirror right there, kind of a glare. MJ said, try to avoid cutting the root end of the onion. That helps cut down on the tear-inducing fumes. Okay, I will try that. I made apple pie. I made an apple dessert. It had apples, huckleberries, and raisins in it, and then it had a crunchy top. Ooh. And then we heated it up, and I put vanilla ice cream on the top of it. It was really good. Okay, Karen, I'm sorry you're not feeling good. Hope you feel better, hon. Yeah, Mary, I don't know why I didn't have an apple peeler. That's crazy. I mean, I've been doing that stuff for years. I don't know. I guess there was a time I didn't mind standing there peeling apples. Hi, Teresa. There you go, Sean. That's a good idea. He says, I buy all my vegetables at roadside places here in Florida. Other than that, I grow my own. Okay, I think my bobbin ran out. Yep. New bobbin. Had a feeling that was going to happen pretty quick. Oh, I don't know if you can use an air fryer or not, Mary. Hi, Maureen. Oh, thank you, Donna, for putting Heather's channel in there. I think she said Tickets channel, but I think she meant Tucker's. Thank you. Oh, really? Well, I don't know. I don't have contact lenses. I tried contact lenses one time, and I could not stand putting the lens on my eye. Oh my God. It was terrible. They have like a They had like a practice set. The doctor wants you to try before you buy, kind of thing. And this was years ago. And I tried it, and I could not do it. So I've always just wore glasses. Hi, Tony. Awesome. She said, I'm just getting to my sewing room. You're not late, Patsy. Glad you're here. Oh, looks like we got a troll. Let's see. Okay. Heather said, I didn't know Tickets had a channel, Donna. Shelley said, not all air fryers have a dehydration mode. That's good to know. Hi, Dawn. How are you doing? Teresa said she couldn't use contact lenses either. Oh, there's another one. I'll get him. Boy, the trolls are just out today. Oh, thanks, Donna. Just hide user from channel. That's about all you can do. Well, we haven't had a troll problem in a long time. But I was on Danny's channel this morning. No, was it Danny? Yeah, it was Danny. She was having a troll problem too. So, yeah, what I do is put them in hide user, which a moderator does. And then after the live, I go back and report them. So on timed out, they're just going to end up coming back because we're going to be on, I'll be on longer than 300 minutes, right? Or whatever it is, 300 seconds. So, okay. Darn trolls anyway. Oh, you meant that you could see better with the lens than with the glass? Yeah, I'm thinking that the lenses that I tried were hard lenses because it was way back, like in 1980, 80s sometime, right? So I don't know, did they have soft lenses then? Okay. Yeah, I've heard that most people can see better with contact lenses than with their glasses, but you know, it's okay. I don't want to try them. I don't want to try again. I don't mind the glasses, and these glasses actually turn dark when I go outside, so they're sunglasses too. So that's nice. And they're progressive lens. So, oh, I didn't tell you guys yet. We got our elk this year. Yay. So, still hunting for that deer, a buck, but we did get the elk, so yay. Really happy about that. Except for it's going to be a lot of work when we get to cutting it up. It's got to hang a few days. So, be super nice having meat in the freezer for the year. Because I haven't had to buy hamburger or any beef really for a year now, almost a year. So that's really nice. Of course, there is just the two of us, so one animal lasts us all year. But we have other stuff like fish and chicken, pork now and then. Oh, thanks, Patricia. She said, good job on the elk. I tried bifocals last year because I thought they might be better for reading, and I didn't like them at all. I had to take them back. I was like, because I'm so used to the progressive lens, you know. So. Hi, Robin. Hi, Robin. Hi. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Okay, Brenda, you're probably already gone. Oh, your hubby's feeling neglected. My hubby's taking a nap. Thanks for stopping in. It was good to see you. Anyway, I don't know if we're going to be able to hunt next year. It's a lot of work, and it was pretty hard on my husband. And so he says he probably is not going to hunt next year. So we'll see. I don't know. I told him he should get a disability tag. And when you get a disability tag, you can have somebody else shoot it for you. Or you can get one where you can shoot from the car. Not that the elk are going to be hanging out on the road so that you can shoot them, you know. So that's kind of funny. You'd more a chance of seeing a deer than you do elk. Okay, so all I need to do is iron those, and this quilt top is done. Ching, check mark. Yay. Oh, really? Wow. Lena says she's 14, been hunting since 9. Robin finally got her sewing room together. Yay. Lisa said my son got his elk too. Failed to get a moose though. Oh, that's a bummer. I've never had moose. There used to be moose around here, but the predators have killed them all off or chased them out. I do too, Maureen. That film for blue light. It's worth it. Hi, Dorlin. Oh, traveling with the hubby's mountain bike group. Oh, that sounds like fun. Robin finally gets to sew. Hey, go outside if you want to bark. I think the neighbor's dog is here. Hi, Sweetheart Creations. So glad you could make it. Willa, you go outside and bark. Hi, Kathleen. Oh, uses a crossbow? Yeah. I don't know. My husband used to bow hunt, but I don't know what kind of bow he had. I'm not a bow hunter. Okay. I will iron these borders, and then this quilt will be done. I'll show it to you in just a minute. Now I gotta let the iron heat back up. Don't forget to give me this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because you know what? It's free, and we would love to have you here sewing with us on Sundays and every day that we sew. Right? Oh, hey, Kim, you're not late. It's okay. Hope you're doing okay. Waiting for the iron to heat up. Just got up from a nap. Thank you, Kim. Let's see. Tony said, trying to get my room together. I bought a Trendle sewing machine. Awesome. And it's original solid oak cabinet. That is cool. Got to make room for it. Definitely. Oh, Kathleen. She said she's out shopping. She thought we would all like to go to Target. Definitely. Thank you. I haven't been to Target since, 1995, thereabouts. That's when I moved away from Boise, Idaho, was in 1995. Now I can hear the other dog barking. I think my husband is up from his nap. He was out early hunting for his deer hunt, buck, and he was out with a friend, so he's tired. Almost done. All right. This one is done. Here we go. So let's see. I'll measure it. If I can get it to hang up here. Okay, let's see what it measures. I got to figure out a back for it. It is 46 and a half. I might as well write it down. By 62. Okay. So that's still, pretty long, which is fine. And I think it's wide enough. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So, since we've got some new people here, this is the quilt pattern out of Make It Christmas with 3-yard quilts. And I did not use Christmas fabric, but it was the pattern Wonderland. I did remove 4 of the blocks and I put a center panel in it. And then the other change I made to the pattern was my borders. I did a 2-inch gray border all around, and then I did a 4-inch border on both sides, and then a 2.5-inch border on the top and the bottom. And those are the changes I made to the pattern. So that one is done. Yay. Now I just have to find a pretty pink soft background to go, not background, backing. And I can get it quilted. All right. Now, when I put my quilts away, I always fold them so that the seams are on the inside. And that it seems to help with shredding, you know, how your seams, you know, you're always getting these little threads all over the place. Drives me crazy. I'm just cutting them off along the bottom. You know, the more you goof around with the quilt or your piecing, the more your fabric frays. Okay, so we can put this one up in the closet. Yay! It's awesome to get one done. Oh, wow, I was way behind. Hi, Marla. Disappearing nap. Yeah, let's put prayers out there for Kim. She gets to feeling better soon. All right, just take a little break here. It has been an hour since we've been on, so if you have been sitting down for an hour, it's time to get up. Get up. Get up and move around. I just was up, so I don't have to get up again. All right, let's see what's everybody saying. Okay, Jim. Well, then he said hi. I don't know if he's still here or not, but he said his internet was out for a while, so. Thank you, Kim. She said that's pretty. Oh, really? Got a Target toy catalog in the mail. I didn't know Target had toys. Oh, did I? Wait. Yes, I knew that. I was thinking of that other store that's just mostly office supplies. And I can't remember the name of it. What are you up to today, Stir? Good to see ya. I always forget if I said hi to people or not. Hi, Barbara Jean. Thank you, you guys. Let's see. Oh, awesome, Laura. Just finished a Thanksgiving quilt top. Cool. Staples, yes. Yes, Terry, with Staples. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay. Oh, a 3-hour nap yesterday? Wow. And then went to a bonfire? A 3-hour nap? Wow. You must have been tired. Oh, yeah, there's also Office Depot. Yeah, but I was thinking of Staples. Oh, Office Depot, they always seem to be right next to Target. Oh, could have been that though, too, huh? Well, anyway, one of them. Okay. Well, handwork is fun. Are you doing any cross stitch, Kim? So I've got quite a bit of this pink stuff from that quilt left over. I wonder if I should use some of the for the backing. Sew some pieces together. I might do that because, well, actually this one I could put with my fat quarters. It's a big enough piece. But then I have all of this stuff. I might just put with scraps. Is that all? Looking around. Yeah, I got quite a bit of gray left over. But I'm not going to make the back gray. So I think I will put this in with fat quarters. So if I can get it folded correctly. Might have to undo it. Let's try it this way. Because it's about a fat quarter's worth. That'll be too small. Yeah, try it this way again. I'll do this. I like my fat quarters to be a certain size. Okay, that's close enough. And then, yeah, I think the rest of this can just go over in the scrap band. Yep. So that's what I'll do with this stuff. Sound like a good idea? Kim says, I have several small cross-stitch pieces and lots of embroidery to do on some dish towels, plus hand piecing on another hexie top. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh, Patricia, I don't even know if I should read that one. It's like a dad joke, right? All right, I'll read it. She said, did you hear about the girl who quit her job at the donut factory? She was tired of the whole business. Yeah, that's a good one. Marla said, anybody know how ghosts wash their hair? They use shampoo. That's a dad joke from the So Yeah box. That definitely is a dad joke. Hello, Mom Cell. How are you doing? Let's see, what else? I'm going to start getting my cross stitch back out too. Hi, Mona. How are you doing? Amy's getting ready to get up and go take a nap. Yeah, that's starting to sound better and better. Okay, let's see. Oh, well, thank you, Mom Cell. Watching the grandkids today. Taking a little break, enjoying watching. Awesome. Hi, Patty. You kind of changed your name around there, looks like. Patty. Hey, Vicky. Okay, let me go put these up and I'll get the Halloween quilt out. This can stay over there for now. These can go over here. And let's see. I was going to grab some more Halloween fabric. Just in case I need it. Okay, and I'll hang up the 9 patch. This is my hand sewing project. Little hexies. I've been working on that in the evening. Okay. This is the one we did, what, about 3 weeks ago, I think. And if you guys remember, it was made out of fat quarters. How many fat quarters did we use? 9 something? Was it 9? Yeah, 9. We sewed the we cut the fat quarters into 18-inch squares. We sewed the fat quarters together, and then we cut them like you do a disappearing 9 patch, right? So that's how we ended up with this. I say we, but me, and I know there's a couple of you out there that made it, so thank you, and I really appreciate you putting it in the Facebook group. If you don't belong to the Facebook group, then you should, if you have Facebook. All right, so what I want to do is use up some of these scraps and oh, it's working great, Lisa. Thank you. I've actually been using the magazine cutters, and except for I have to cut out 2 of those and then glue them together to make it stiff enough, because I don't have any stiff paper. But they work. It works great. So I cut a bunch of those up out of magazines and glue them together, and yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, love the fall Halloween colors. Thank you. Okay. Dee said, "Oh, I think I missed that tube, YouTube. I will have to go look." Yeah, let's use up the fat quarters. I just wanted to see how it would come out. And, you end up with some pretty big blocks, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. If you have some really pretty fabrics that you want to try or leave, big, it's a great pattern for that. That's what I'm working on, Amy, because I have this. This is the leftover after cutting off of the 18-inch square of the fat quarter, right? So I want to see how big they are. I don't think I have enough to go all the way around. So what I might do, okay, so I trimmed them up to 2.5 inch. So they're 2.5 inch strips. And what I talked about doing was using this for the binding. But I'm thinking I want to go around one more time with the quilt. Oh, I cut these up to go around that, didn't I? As a border. That's what I did. And I cut those at 3 inches. Yes, exactly, Amy. She said you could do that with big prints and 2 pink fabric. It would be pretty. I might try it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Karen. Add another solid in between the scrap pieces for the border. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So I wanted to see. I might just lay them out and see how many I have. Like just go all the way around. And then I'll know how much more I need to cut. And then I have a bunch of fat quarters Halloween that actually matches these fat quarters. Okay. I have Christmas and some cute Halloween ones would look cute. Maybe work at my retreat. No, I didn't use a pattern. It was my own pattern in my head. But it's simple, really simple. You use 9 fat quarters. You sew it like a 9 patch. Sew it all together. And then you cut it up like a disappearing 9-patch. So you cut it down the middle, vertical, and down the middle, horizontal. And then you just turn those whichever way design you want, and this is what you get. So it's really simple. So, all right, you guys, I need to take just a little break real quick. Okay, I won't be long, but I need to go to the girls' room because I drank way too much tea. Okay, so I'll be right back. If anybody comes in and says, "Hey, where'd she go?" Just let them know. Okay. See, that didn't take very long. Better have some more water. Okay, let's see what we get here. I don't want to use that green. And then do this. So it looks like it's going to take at least 3 for each one. I'll need a little more on this side. You guys see that? Not very good. I think that would look good going around it with the extra. I wish I had enough out of those 9 strips though. Okay, so I need 6 more of these, and they were almost 19 inches. So let's see what we got here. We got another orange, purple, wish I had another green. I could use the green out of this. Or I could use this. I don't have this in the quilt anywhere. Yeah. This is Fig Tree. It's not as bright of colors as this other stuff, so I think I'll just save that. And well, I'll just cut some pieces off of these other fat quarters. So let's see. I'll do, I kind of like this one. Yeah, because I have this one on there already. Which would be okay. All right, I'll put this one back. So I'll use this one, and this one, and I'll cut 2 strips each off of these fat quarters. Okay. I hate to have to do that, but I could always use the leftover for the binding, right? And that way I'll use up the fat quarter. So I'm going to cut it the short way. Actually, should I cut it the long way? No, I'll cut it the short way. Yeah, exactly, Heather. Adjust them around so you don't have matchy colors. Really like the scrappy border, looks great. Love the colors. That looks nice, Teresa. Yes, it's cute. Hi, Mel. How you doing? She likes it. Luckily, I have a bathroom right upstairs, so I don't have to run down and run back up. It's just right next door. You have the same containers? That's funny. I got the, what did I get? Oh, I got those at Joann's when they, and I had a coupon. So I got them like 60% off. Okay, so I got to press these up. I made a great big pot of chili beans yesterday. I put it in the crock pot because I didn't know when the guys were going to be home for dinner. So I just wanted it to be ready. So the only thing I had to make was cornbread. Because you got to have cornbread when you make chili, right? I do. I love putting my cornbread in my chili. It's the best. Anyway, it turned out really good. Been a long time since I made chili beans. And of course I made it with game meat. So it had elk cut up into like stew meat, and then I threw some elk hamburger in there. And then I used canned beans, so they're already cooked, you know. And then I put a can of diced tomatoes in it. And then all your seasonings. Oh, and I put onions in it too. And turned out pretty good. It was yummy. How do you make your chili in a crock pot? Well, I threw in raw meat that was all diced up into little chunks. So that went in on the bottom. Then I covered it with onions. And then I just started pouring stuff in there. So I poured the beans in, cans of beans. And I used 2 cans of beans. And then a whole can of diced tomatoes. Poured it on top. And then I had those seasoned pack for chili beans. And I sprinkled that on top. Then I poured the water in to where it was just covering the top, you know. And, oh, and I put a bay leaf in there. And then I put the lid on and I put it on high. And I kept it on high for about 2 hours. And then I went over and stirred it. And then I was like, oh, that needs more meat. Because, you know, I'm feeding 2 guys. And these guys like meat. So I just took some elk burger out of the freezer. And about a half a pound. And browned it up. Because I didn't want to put it in there raw. So I browned it, threw it in there, stirred it up, then I tasted it, and it was like, this needs some salt and pepper, so I put salt and pepper in there, and then I just left it on medium heat for the rest of the day. And I just, every hour or 2, I would go check it. But, I mean, it was pretty much ready to eat by, 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then my crock pot has a setting where you can just keep it warm. So I turned it to just keep warm, and then, but the longer it sits and cooks, the better it is. So that's how I did it. Making you hungry? Sorry, Dawn. Oh, I bet, Kim. Hi, Libby. How are you doing? Yeah, well, I started talking about food because I'm hungry. I've never had elk, but venison chili, I love it. Yeah. Pretty close to the same thing. Ooh, that sounds good, Crystal. Oh, you stumbled on here? Well, you're welcome to stay and join us, Libby. Really? This popped up? That's funny. I'll be darned. Well, we do a lot of sewing here, cross stitch. We talk about food because we're just a sewing group. Oh, you like antelope the best? I've never tried that. Well, I hope you subscribe, Libby. We'd love to have you around. We like to build a community of like-minded people who like to sew, quilt, make handbags, whatever, all kinds of different sewing. I also, every now and then, work on a collage quilt. I like to do a lot of different crafts. Wood burning. I oil paint with acrylics. I haven't done any videos on that, but Longarm. I have a few videos out there on how to free motion quilt on a Brothers sewing machine. A domestic machine. So, and we like to get together on Sunday at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and we just visit. And today, sometimes I do a project, and sometimes we just work on whips. And today I'm working on whips. My whips that I made videos on, like this quilt. So getting it finished. So, all right, I'm going to cut. I need 3 strips. So use my rice bag to hold that down for me. We like to get together on Sunday and visit. And then a lot of the people here on my channel on Sunday also pop over to Tiffany's Quilting Life. She comes on at 5 o'clock. So right after, an hour after me. I usually am on for 2 hours on Sunday if I can. And then an hour later, Tiffany will come on. So I'll put her link in here. Not sure where she's at today. She might just be listening. Okay, there's, and then my moderator, Donna, she also has a channel, so I'll put that in there if you're interested. You could check these 2 out. And all right, so keep this going. And there's quite a few of us creators that are friends with each other, and we kind of go around to each other and harass each other. No, we don't harass each other. Okay. Support one another. Okay. One more time. Alright, so this quilt has now changed from 9 fat quarters to 12 fat quarters since I had to get 9 more strips. But that's okay. This is my leftover now. I can save this for the back, or I can go ahead and cut it up into 2.5-inch strips and use it for the binding. Right? So I'll just save that and set that aside. And let's see, I need to finish cutting this one. And then I'm just gonna make sure those are where I want them to be, and then I'll pull them off in sets and sew them up. Okay, grab my rice bag, my third hand. Works great. I have a video on how to make these. So I'm cutting the strips into 2.5 by width of fabric, which my fat quarter is about 18.5 thereabouts, because I didn't have enough leftover strips from the first 9 fat quarters that I used in that project. So I needed 9 more, because I want to go around and do the border. Okay, so now I'm going to, that's okay, Janet. Thanks for joining. Happy to see you. Yeah, harassment and all in good fun. That's right. Thank you, Dee. Oh, she could, yeah, she's probably napping. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish. I hope that made sense, Dee. All right, so I only have 2 green ones, so I'm going to put one green one on this corner and then the other green one up on this corner. Okay, need a purple. Purple. I could use this white. It's going to be hard for me to put that bottom one in because it's all wrinkly down there. Let's see, I'm going to put a white up here. Take this purple one down. Okay. And I guess I only had one black one. Huh, that's weird. All right. Oh, I'll put this one here. Yes. Fine. What do I have left? Purple. And then another orange. Want this orange? Okay. I guess I cut too many. I didn't, well, I know I'm going to need more because it doesn't, I've kind of overlapped, but not right at a quarter of an inch. So Let's see. I think that looks fine. Well, no, there's two. Those, I'm going to switch that orange one out. I had two of the same oranges on the bottom. I don't want that. Okay. Okay. Now I can just use these in the binding, whatever I have left over. Right? Okay. Marla says, looks cute, Teresa. Could you applique some spiders on it? Yeah, you could do that. When I quilt it, I could quilt some spiders on there, and also like a spider web and pumpkins. Hi, TMT. The Magical Touch TMT. Welcome to the channel. That's true. You are up there at the top of the list. Janet said, I love the quilt world on YouTube. I've learned so much from you wonderful ladies. Thank you, Janet. I also like the ladies over in FlossTube. I really like FlossTube too. Yeah, I know Teresa said Tiffany lives in Arizona, so here in Michigan she comes on at 8. Yeah. So my time, what I mean, Pacific Standard Time is 5 o'clock. So she comes on at 5 o'clock for me. Right now is 5. Her time is the same as my time. I mean, meaning it's 3:45 right now for me, so it's 3:45 right now for her. But when the time changes again, then I fall back, but she stays right where she's at. The Arizona in her area doesn't do time change. And she calls it Arizona time. Hi, Valerie. She said, oh, I like your rice bag. I'm going to make one. I have some videos on those. I use them for, it's called a seam press rice bag. So I use it to press my seams, and I use them to hold my ruler down. Thank you, Nancy. I'm not sure of that question, Judith. How many pounded the elk dress up to be? Oh, I don't know how many pounds it turned out to be. No, our elk don't have a lot of fat on them. Although This time of year, they're trying to put the fat on, so there's a little more than normal. But we usually use suet or bacon fat, and when we grind the meat, we add some of it. Okay. Oh, thank you, Donna. And magical link, you can do that too. You just do the exclamation and the person's first name, and that'll bring up the links to those other channels. And thank you so much. We appreciate it. Oh, Gladys, that's not good. Yeah, my glasses broke right there. Well, right here. So I took this off of a different pair and put on on here. So I have two different, and one is much smaller than the other, but whatever, it still works. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start getting off of here, you guys. Starting to get really tired. So that's kind of the plan for that one. I also would like to know if there's any projects that you would like to work on, any quilt patterns or other projects that you would like to do. Come back and leave them in the comments section under the video and let me know some of the things that you would like to do on the channel that we can do together. And I think awesome. So let me see. Whoops. Went to the wrong thing there. All right. Put that back on top chat. So yes, thank you, moderators. We appreciate you. And thank you, Scrunchy, for saying that. I love coming on Sunday. Yeah, if I'm not asleep, I will be over at Tiffany's later, at Tiffany's Quilting Live. So thanks for joining me today, you guys. And hopefully I get some more done on that and this next week. And I would like to get that quilt quilted up. So I have that to show you next Sunday. And I'd like to do a little project, like a little wall hanging or something like that, maybe next Sunday. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. And I'll figure out the materials that we need so we can sew it together. Bye, Kathy. Thanks for coming in. So I guess that is it. I'm trying to kill time because it's like I got 10 minutes. I can leave early. A layer cake, layer cake quilt. I have a bunch of layer cakes. Okay, layer cake. That's a good idea. Maybe your fabric from So Yeah will be here by then. Good night, Tony. A wall hanging would be fun. Good night, Valerie. A New Year's wall hanging. Draw a picture. Okay. Terry has a bunch of layer cakes too. I have a bunch also. But there's a lot you can do. You can do this pattern with your layer cake. With big prints. I have a ton of that. Karen doesn't own any of those pre-cuts. Quilt anything with charm packs. I would like to see your art quilt. Okay, Mary. Chopstick block. Chopstick block. I'll have to look that up, Shelley. Gosh darn it, Terry. And you didn't send me a message? They had Tula bundles? And you didn't send me a message? A text message? How hard is it to send your friend a text message? Come on now. Beat ya. I'm gonna beat ya. Darn it. They don't have Tula Pink that often. Terry grabbed 3-yard bundle and I a 3-yard cut. That's okay, Terry. I forgive you. 10-inch square with 2 random slices across. Fill in with narrow strips of a solid. Okay. Mona quit watching during panels. Oh, I noticed I watched just for a few minutes, but I guess I should have stayed on. Oh, okay. Dee's going to make a jelly roll quilt at the retreat, free pattern from Fact Workshop. The 2 strips look like chopsticks. Okay. Oh no, Dawn said her money went to the garage door company. About killed her not to be able to grab any of the Tula. Yeah, it would have killed me too. And it depends on which Tula was it. Do you guys know? I'm waiting for somebody to reply. What do you need to go outside? Go tell Daddy. He'll let you outside. Oh, they did an impromptu? Okay. Oh, Alice? It was going to be a mystery bundle, but I think it was some of their blender fabrics. All right. Well, I have Alice already, so I'm not sad now. No moon garden yet? Okay. Yeah, I would like to get moon garden. Terry said, she does too. Oh, that sounds nice, Polly. I'm working on a no-waste herringbone. If it works, I'll give it to my daughter for Christmas. That'd be nice. Yeah, I have a... So... Yeah, courieusure and courieusure. I can't say that word. Oh, that's not good, Lisa. Off work for another 3 weeks. Working on a steampunk, waiting on the fabric. Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay. Got to go. The dog is bugging me. You know how she gets. There she is. There she is. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Love you guys. And if I don't see you before, I'll see you next Sunday for Sunday Sew and Chat. Bye, everybody. Love ya.